In this video, I'll show you how you can knit cables with a cable needle. Only the big mystery is, where is my cable needle? I don't like to use a cable needle. I usually do cables without a cable needle, but I will show you two alternatives. I have this large tapestry needle, but you can also use a little stitch marker like this. Now let's assume that you want to cross 2 stitches to the left in front. You put them on your cable needle and you hold the stitches on the needle in front of your work. Then you work 2 stitches on your needle, and after that you knit the stitches from your cable needle, and usually you would just slide it through the stitches and work them from this way. But since the tapestry needle has too big of a hole on the other side, I will just flip my stitches around and you knit them off the cable needle like this. 2 stitches crossed to the left in front of the work. Now let's assume that you want to make a cable where the stitches cross on the back of your work, so there's a cable from the left to the right. You put the 2 stitches on your cable needle, put them in the back of your work, knit 2 stitches, and since this is still not a cable needle, I will put these 2 stitches back on my knitting needle because I can't knit them from the other side of the needle. So I just put them back on the needle and I can work both of them in the regular way. There's your cable to the left. Okay, next way to do it. I'm going to put 2 stitches on my stitch marker and just drop it in front of my work. I think I even prefer the stitch marker instead of a cable needle, because now you can see I can easily put them back on my needle and knit them. 2 stitches crossed to the left in front of your work. Now I put 2 stitches on the cable needle and drop it to the back of my work. I knit 2 stitches and then I will put the stitches from the needle, from the stitch marker, back on my needle. And now I can knit them. Now for cabling without a cable needle. Let's assume that I want the next 2 stitches to cross in front of the work to the left. I'm going to slip these 2 stitches to my right hand needle and knit the next 2 stitches. Now I'm going to insert my left hand needle into the 2 stitches that I just slipped. I'm going to do that from the front of my work. Now I'm going to pinch my knitting, take out my needle, my right hand needle, take it out of the slipped stitches and the 2 stitches just knitted, put them back into the 2 stitches, and now I can knit the 2 stitches that I slipped earlier. 2 stitches crossed in front to the left. Let's do that once more. I'm going to slip 2 stitches from the left hand needle to the right hand needle. I'm going to knit 2 stitches. Now I'm going to insert my left hand needle in the slipped stitches, pinch my work, take my needle out of those 4 stitches and pick up the 2 stitches that I already knit from the back. Now I knit the 2 stitches that I slipped earlier and they will cross in front. Now for the opposite way. If I want to have a cable that is leaning to the right, I'm going to bring my yarn forward, slip 2 stitches, bring my yarn to the back, knit 2 stitches, and now I'm going to insert my left hand needle from the back under my working yarn into the 2 stitches that I slipped, like so. Now I'm going to pinch my work, take the needle out of those 4 stitches. You can just take it easy, nothing's going to happen here, and just insert them again in the 2 stitches, in the 2 live stitches. Now that all is back on the needle, you can knit the 2 stitches that come from the back of your work. One more time, you bring your yarn to the front of your work, slip 2 stitches, bring your yarn to the back of your work, knit 2 stitches. With your left hand needle, you go under your working yarn and behind your work to pick up the 2 stitches that you slipped. Now you're going to pinch your work, take out the needle and slip the 2 live stitches back on your right hand needle. Bring your yarn to the back and knit the 2 stitches that crossed at the back of your work. This is how you can cable without a cable needle and all kinds of other stuff that you can find around your house, or cable without a cable needle. Happy knitting!